The power of gratitude. How it can transform your life. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we'll be diving into an incredibly powerful topic that's sure to change the way you perceive your everyday life. We're talking about the power of gratitude and how this often overlooked feeling can transform your life in ways you might not have thought possible. So, without further ado, let's get started. Understanding gratitude. Gratitude. What does it mean to you? If you ask different people, you might get different answers. Some might say it's about being polite, saying thank you when someone holds the door open for you or offers you a cup of coffee. Others might associate it with a warm, fuzzy feeling you get when someone does something nice for you, or when you reflect on the good things in your life. But let's delve a little deeper. At its core, gratitude is about appreciation. It's about acknowledging the goodness in our lives and recognizing that the source of that goodness, often, comes from outside of ourselves. It could be from people, from nature, or from a stroke of good fortune that you had little to do with. But here's where it gets a little complex. Gratitude isn't just about recognizing these positive elements in our life. It's also about how we react to them. It's about developing a mindset, an attitude if you will, that seeks out and savors the positive in our lives. It's about shifting our focus from what's going wrong to what's going right. It's about learning to appreciate the small joys just as much as the big ones. Gratitude is a two-step process. First, it's recognizing the presence of something positive in our life. This could be something material, like a gift, or immaterial, like the love of a friend. Second, it's recognizing that this positive element comes from outside of ourselves. It's about acknowledging the role others play in our happiness and well-being. Here's something interesting to consider. You might think that gratitude is a response to receiving, but in fact, it's just as much about giving. When we feel gratitude, we acknowledge that we've received something of value, and in return, we feel a natural urge to reciprocate. This could be through acts of kindness, words of thanks, or by simply paying forward the positivity we've received. Now, you might be wondering, well, why is gratitude so important? The answer is simple. Gratitude has the power to shift our perspective, to change the way we look at the world around us. It helps us focus on the positive, and this shift can have profound effects on our mental and physical health, our relationships, and our overall quality of life. You see, when we cultivate an attitude of gratitude, we begin to appreciate what we have instead of focusing on what we don't have. We start to see the world in a different light. And in the process, we become happier, healthier, and more fulfilled individuals. The science behind gratitude. Now, it's time to talk about the science of gratitude. That's right. There's a whole field of research dedicated to understanding this positive emotion and the impact it has on our well-being. Let's dive in. Research has shown that gratitude can have an incredibly powerful impact on our lives. It goes beyond making us feel warm and fuzzy inside. Studies have shown that gratitude can have physical, psychological, and social benefits. Let's start with the physical. Did you know that gratitude can actually make you healthier? It's true. According to a study published in the Journal of Psychosomatic Research, individuals who practiced gratitude had fewer doctor's visits and reported feeling healthier than those who didn't. Gratitude can also improve our sleep quality, reduce blood pressure, and even strengthen our immune system. Now, let's talk about the psychological benefits. Gratitude has been linked with reduced levels of stress and depression. It's like a natural antidepressant. It can boost your mood and keep your spirits high. Gratitude helps us cultivate a positive outlook toward life, and studies have shown that optimists are less likely to suffer from anxiety and depression. Socially, gratitude has some pretty remarkable effects as well. It's been associated with kinder behavior towards others and a greater sense of connectedness. It helps us build stronger relationships because it makes us appreciate the value others bring into our lives, and in turn, makes us more likable. When we express gratitude, we send a message that we see and appreciate the worth in others, and this can strengthen our bonds with them. One reason why gratitude has such a powerful impact on us is that it encourages us to focus on the present. Too often, we get caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past. But when we practice gratitude, we're brought back to the present, to appreciate the good in our lives here and now. Gratitude can also foster resilience. It helps us cope with stress and adversity by enabling us to derive some measure of satisfaction or joy from the simplest of things, even in the face of significant challenges. Moreover, gratitude can act as a positive cycle, a loop if you will. The more we practice gratitude, the more attuned we become to it, and the more we can enjoy its psychological and physical benefits. How to practice gratitude? So far, we've learned about what gratitude is and the science behind it. Now, we move on to an equally important part. How can we practice gratitude in our daily lives? It's all well and good to understand the concept of gratitude, but it's even more important to put that understanding into action. One of the simplest, yet most effective ways to cultivate gratitude is through a gratitude journal. This practice involves writing down things for which you are grateful. These could be big things, like a promotion at work, or small things, like a good cup of coffee or a smile from a stranger. The key here is consistency. Try to write in your gratitude journal daily. Even on tough days, try to find at least one thing you're grateful for. You'd be surprised at how this shift in focus can change your overall perspective. Another powerful method to express gratitude is through letters or messages. Have you ever received a thank you note that made you feel special? You can spread that joy too. Take some time each week to write to someone who's made a difference in your life. Let them know how their actions have impacted you positively. Not only will this brighten their day, but it can also boost your mood and strengthen your relationship. But practicing gratitude isn't just about acknowledging the big, obvious things. It's also about appreciating the small, seemingly insignificant aspects of life. This could be the warmth of the sun on your skin, the taste of a well-cooked meal, or even the comfort of your bed after a long day. By tuning into these everyday experiences and appreciating them for what they are, we can truly start to cultivate a mindset of gratitude. One more method is practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being present and fully engaged with whatever we're doing at the moment. It goes hand in hand with gratitude. By being mindful, we can better appreciate what's happening right now, instead of dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. And lastly, don't forget to express gratitude towards yourself. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Acknowledge your efforts and hard work. Be kind to yourself and recognize your worth. Self-gratitude is just as important as expressing gratitude to others. As you can see, practicing gratitude can be simple and highly personal. There's no one-size-fits-all approach. Try different methods and stick with what resonates with you. The important thing is to make gratitude a habit, a part of your daily routine. The challenges of practicing gratitude. There are going to be times when it feels difficult, maybe even impossible, to find something to be grateful for. But it's crucial to remember that gratitude isn't about ignoring or dismissing the negatives. It's about finding a balance and acknowledging the positives despite the challenges. Let's talk about some of the common hurdles that people often encounter when trying to practice gratitude and how we can overcome them. The first challenge is the negativity bias. As humans, we are hardwired to pay more attention to negative experiences than positive ones. This served as a survival mechanism for our ancestors but can work against us when trying to cultivate an attitude of gratitude. The key is to consciously shift our focus from negative aspects to positive ones. It's not about ignoring the negatives, it's about giving equal, if not more, attention to the positives. The second challenge is habituation. We often take for granted the things we have and the people around us because they're always there. We become so used to them that we stop noticing their value. It's important to break this habit by regularly reminding ourselves of the importance of what we have. This is where practices like keeping a gratitude journal can come in handy. Then, there's the issue of comparison. With social media being a large part of our lives, it's easy to start comparing ourselves with others. When we see people's highlight reels on social media, we might feel like our lives are inadequate in comparison. But it's crucial to remember that everyone has their own struggles and challenges. Rather than comparing, try to focus on appreciating what you have. Another significant challenge is dealing with adversity. During tough times, it might feel like there's nothing to be grateful for. But it's during these times that gratitude can be most potent. It's about finding those silver linings, no matter how small they might seem. Remember, gratitude doesn't mean ignoring the bad. It means acknowledging the good despite the bad. Practicing gratitude, like any other skill, requires time and practice. It's okay to struggle with it at times. The important thing is not to give up. Remember, even small steps count. With time and consistent effort, gratitude can become a natural part of your daily life, leading to increased happiness and well-being. In conclusion, gratitude is an incredible tool that can transform our lives in meaningful ways. It's not just about feeling good, It's about cultivating a mindset that focuses on positivity and appreciation. And the best part? It's available to all of us, anytime, anywhere. So why not give it a try? Start by expressing gratitude right now, for one thing, big or small. See how it feels and carry that feeling with you throughout your day. You might be surprised by the shifts you start to see in your life. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from it. Subscribe to our channel for more videos like this, and until next time, stay positive and keep cultivating that attitude of gratitude.